breasts,
hand jobs all around.
Try to relax your anus.
The delicious salt.
breasts, 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 breasts,
Try to relax your anus.
Well, holy shit, that was fast.
Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
Hello, everybody. I'm a man with an ass. Yeah, I was like, why the hell am I gonna pass on streaming today? Like, I cleaned my place. I cleaned this air conditioner. I cleaned my air conditioner downstairs. I ran a bunch of errands, and I'm like, here's one thing I've learned. I've had generalized anxiety disorder, I would safely say, my entire life. I was officially diagnosed with it in my early to mid-20s. The worst thing you can do, at least from my personal experience, I hate talking for everybody because every motherfucking person is different. And I hate, like, oh, this helped me, so it'll definitely help. Like, no, it's not. Not everyone's the same. But I know other people that have said this too. So if you suffer with it, try this. The worst thing you can do is absolutely nothing. That is the absolute, like, sitting around and just making yourself, all it's going to do is make you more anxious. So doing stuff like, even if it's just errands, even if it's just taking a fucking shower, even if it's just, yeah, I had to clean. I have a portable air conditioner here. My air conditioners, both in my side of the two-family house and in my office here, are on 24/7. Here it's on 24/7 because this room is constantly warm because of all the equipment. And my apartment, the air conditioner is also a heater. So even in the dead of winter, that thing is constantly pumping air. So I was noticing my apartment usually always is fucking frigid. And I'm like, why am I sweating? Why the fuck is it like hot and humid down here? the foam was like falling apart. So I had to clean everything out. I cleaned out the filters. I cleaned out the filters here. You're very welcome, son of a pirate. I missed you having your streams this weekend. I have my kids too this weekend. That was more the reason why. You know, I had them here during the weekend, and they wanted me to stay with them. One night I did stream when they were here, and my brother, their uncle, and their grandfather watched them while I streamed. But yeah, God, the difference. Like now I go to my side of the house and it's frigid. So why will Wings of Redemption lose his YouTube? What happened? I've had anxiety my entire life. I didn't just have it for. I wish I just had. I know I've had the issue. As far back as I can remember. You know, I remember being like 13 and everything would freak me the fuck out. I get anxious over tucking my shirt in. Are you being sarcastic, but you mean everything makes you anxious is what you're saying? Wings is being blackmailed. He either has to pay $500 in Bitcoin, because 500 Bitcoin, even with the market crashing, is like, tryptamine. Jesus Christ, man. I'm assuming you mean $500 of Bitcoin. Because if it's 500 Bitcoin, that's like Elon Musk maneuver. He's going to have to call Elon Musk for a fucking loan. Well, I do agree most people use cancel culture to avoid consequence. What happened to Apex Legend player was, yeah, it's ridiculous. You know, that's where it's like, I'm kind of in between in terms of, you'll hear from people who are very left-leaning that cancel culture doesn't exist. I think yes, I did. I got to open up StreamLabs. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, no, it absolutely does exist. I gave perfect examples today. Like, I think that's, holy shit, flashback. Hey, Rich, my eBay, Instagram, and supposedly my Google were hacked, and I was charged $300. Good thing my bank stopped and it deactivated my card. Got the new one today, and I was sick yesterday and today. Now I have 18-hour week at work. Hand jobs all around.
Hand jobs all around.
Jesus. Why are people getting pissed off at that? So if you want the nudity, turn on the nudity. If you don't want the nudity or whatever, if you see half a nipple, then fucking get it blurred out. Like, I could see if they censored it, or like, I don't even know how you could be angry at that. It doesn't even make sense. Naive angel mode is what it's called. But they're giving you, how is it censorship if they're giving you the choice to turn it off? I think I heard something about that. Like, I'll talk about it tomorrow. That's fine. I think it's interesting. But what the fuck is the big deal? If you could turn it on or off, you could choose it's an option. So you could choose what the fuck, someone's saying here, it's an option. So you could choose if you want it on or off. So just choose it. It's a mature rated game. It's not for kids. So at that point, if you're buying it for your kid, that's on you. You know, it's well, I mean, the only time I would think it's dumb is kind of like what Kasumi. Ever hear of Kasumi Ninja for the Atari Jaguar? I think maybe one of you at best maybe heard of that. Unless you watch the Angry Video Game Nerd, then a lot of more of you heard. Like, they had like a code to turn blood on, but then they had like different levels of how much, not layers, levels of how much blood you would see. It's like, just turn on the fucking gore or turn it off. Like, what are you doing? But even then, it's like, okay, just turn blood on full throttle if you want it, or don't have it on if a kid's playing. Like, it's not that big a deal. It's not. trash Sony more. They're awful. Why? I'll only trash them when they need to be trashed. If they do something good, I'm going to say they do something good. I don't trash anybody just for the sake of trashing them, you know. Did you hear about how some people are getting oh yeah, I answered that one. A pure talk stream is better than any GTA stream. I like GTA streams. I should do a Power Wash Simulator streams. There'll probably be 20 people here though. But the thing about doing playing Power Wash Simulator is I could talk to the audience just like I do now. You know, it's not like I have to pay attention or I'm going to get killed. A Fox named Sean Hi Rich made a vid about the whole teabagging and someone claiming to be a manager from the tourney responded to it. I have 200 subs. Really? Wyatt's back. Hey, why are you all things horror now? What happened to your other account? Maybe they responded to me too and I just didn't see. Yeah, Power Wash, dude, if you told me, I'm like, I first heard about, like, a lot of the simulator games, I kind of, minus Goat Simulator, that one I think it's fun, and I actually play that with my kids. They like Power Wash Simulator, too. That's, talk about a game that's very family-friendly. Nothing risque going on, power washing shit. A lot of times with simulators, I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, but why? But it's just fun. You just go around cleaning shit and, you know, and it's just relaxing. Yeah, Goat Simulator is 100% accurate. Sorry, scared of a seltzer. Never played Farm Sim. I heard it's good. I tried. Actually, no. Another one that's good is Truck Simulator. I think it's what it's called. If I have the name wrong, just let me know. There's a lawn mowing simulator. I think you're right. Yes, I heard about that before, and I heard it's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm trying to see if someone knows the name. I had Kasumi Ninja for the Jaguar. I got I remember when the Jaguar got shit canned, and there was some magazine, because this is still back in the magazine days, where they were selling them like a fire sale. It's like $20 or $40 for the system in like 5 fucking games. And I got Doom, which is actually a very good port, minus there's no music, but it's a good port. There's Doom. I think I got White Men Can't Jump. That sucked. Kasumi Ninja was terrible. There was some other game I had. I can't remember it. How about streaming some Power Wash? Looks like an anxiety-reducing game. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's a tractor simulator. That is very true. Rail simulator? I was drawing a plant on Power Wash. Yeah, you could kind of draw because you could clean and have... Like yeah, it's crazy too. It takes a long time to clean stuff, but that's the point though. And the nice thing about it is you could stop Forced Cream Pie Simulator. That's pretty good. Maple Canadian Gaming. I know I asked this before, and that's fine. Believe me, that's fine. But would you recommend the Steam Deck or Switch OLED? What kind of games do you play? There's plenty of third party to choose from on the Switch. Don't get me wrong. That's an understatement too. How big is your Steam library? Are you more of a first party or third party person? If you like Nintendo's exclusives, I would absolutely go with the Switch. If you are more into, like, if you have a big Steam library, you know, and you're not really into Nintendo's exclusives, that's where I would go. I would go with the Steam Deck. You know, even games like Doom Eternal, for example. Yeah, it's a perfectly adequate port on the Switch, but you can't compare it to how it runs on the Steam Deck. You're getting full 60. You're running them, I believe, at like high settings. It's a totally different experience. You know what I mean? DBZ King, I'm sorry I missed you, dude. I won't say cancel culture doesn't do this, but I will say it's hard for me to take it seriously when so many people try to use it to dodge consequences. Mostly people on the right. Quantum in the yeah, that's the thing, is that it gets diluted. But I hate that should just be accountability, not cancel culture. You know what I mean? Just hold people fucking accountable, but hold like that. Teen Vogue editor in chief they hired. I think that was her title. Dude, she made tweets when she was like fucking 17 years. Literally, she was 17. You know how much you changed from 17 and when she was like, what, 28, pushing 30 when she got hired there? Really? So what you're saying at that point is, and no matter what you've done ever, now obviously, like, oh wow, God, I just killed 12 people when I was 15. What the fuck is it? No, that's a terrible big deal, and you should be in jail for the rest of your life or worse. But if it's like you had, yeah, her tweets were racist. They absolutely were. But she was fucking 17 years old. 17. How long do you carry that cross for? You know how much stupid shit I said when I was 17? You know what I mean? Like, shit that I would never say now, and I'm a different person. It's not even just that I wouldn't say it. I just need to cover my ass. But, like, you just change. You know, and I mean, here's the thing. I don't have that much love for her because I heard she was kind of a cancel culture happy kind of woman. You know, and I think that's probably why people went by like, oh, yeah, now it's your turn. You know, but how often, I mean, obviously you got to go case by case basis and the severity of what someone did, of course. But, you know, I retweeted a video where a guy was a former neo-Nazi and he changed his ways. You know, and obviously that's a very racist and terrible thing to be, but he ended up having a black parole officer. They're now friends, and he is no longer racist. He has changed as a person. People can learn from their mistakes and change. And yeah, and the standards change too. Crap changes, the toilet stays the same. Playing Saints Row, the third on the Switch. Forgot Sports by Tim and Eric was one of the games revisiting for when I'm done. Graham, how is it play? The last time I played on there, played pretty decent, but like when you started really moving through the map quick, it chugged a little bit, but it was still very playable. What is your all-time go-to comfort game? Ooh. That's a damn good question. Maybe Fear? There's a lot, man. Hey, Rich, sorry about your anxiety. It's life, dude. Do you think I'm the only person in the planet that deals with anxiety? I appreciate you saying that, man. But you know, I'm not special in any way. I was out of town prepping for and attending my mother's funeral for the well, dude, Jesus, don't apologize to me. I apologize. It's horrible. Not to get too personal. No, Cosmic Productions, I'm very sorry you went through that. You know. You can change, but it doesn't change what you said. But if you grow and evolve as a person, so that means that so the standard we're setting with social media and how everything is documented and how we have phones and everything is filmed, and I guarantee you all 700 plus people here right now have done something they are not proud of in their life. There's no way you have gone through your entire life without making a mistake. And I'm sure if that mistake was public, not asking anybody to make it public, that you would probably get flack for it, right? So it's a weird thing. Like, I feel very bad for teens and 20-somethings, young adults, and even teenagers now, because they're going to make stupid mistakes and they're never going to be able to live them down and grow from them. They're never going to be able to do it. They're never going to be able to do it because the internet never forgets. Social media never forgets. DSP never forgets.
The delicious salt.
But it's true, though, man. I'm not even being it's just a fact. That's not philosopher. I'm a fucking idiot. But it's just, you know, a woman sends a tit pic to an ex-boyfriend when they're in high school or college or whatever, and he wants to get back at her. I've heard of that, man, where teachers have lost jobs because an ex-boyfriend or whatever released a sex tape. Why the fuck are they losing? Why? Because they did something in their bedroom and the boyfriend wanted to put out revenge porn? That's so fucked up, man. And that's why that story with that Rochester weatherman, I'll never get over it. That infuriates me. And that's why I always bring it up as an example. It's so obvious the guy did not say something. Matter of fact, we're going to watch it right now because I'm so pissed off at that. Yeah, the Phil fapping. No one will ever forget that. It's true. That's actually a good example, though. How the fuck am I missing super chats already? Hello, doctor. Should I be concerned about abnormal blood being found from my rectum? Scheduling doctor's appointment. I'm half joking, but this actually happened today, and I'm nervous. Oh, well, yeah. Get it checked out, dude. You know, I'm sure you're fine, and it's probably hemorrhoids or something. I had that happen with a friend. Intro guy had that. You know what's funny is, though, him procrastinating getting that checked. He's talked about this all here, so I'm not bringing up his personal stuff without he's talked about it. I'm going to get to the super chats. I apologize. There's a ton of it coming in. I appreciate it. You know, sometimes I skip around when I'm telling a story. Not that I'm giving anyone preferential treatment, but, you know. I was just talking to my friend about this. He's talked about this here, is that him... It's so weird how the shit works sometimes. Him procrastinating getting his bleeding ass checked is the reason they gave him a colonoscopy, even though, which he would have never gotten. And his bleeding ass had nothing to do with anything from his colon. But because they checked his colon, wanting to check because he had a bleeding asshole, they found precancerous polyps. Isn't that weird? So him procrastinating getting something checked indirectly made, because if he got that checked earlier and got it fixed earlier, they may have never found him. Isn't that crazy? So isn't that a weird turn of events? Like usually it's like, oh my God, you what you should do. That's you feel there's something wrong with you, go to the doctor. But if it wasn't for intro guy procrastinating, that they would have never found it. Isn't that nuts? Isn't that fucking crazy? Cancel culture is... I'm going to get to all the super chats that I missed. Cancel culture is nothing more people in droves acting like mobs when there's a witch to burn. That's very true. And the mobs... And it's the court of popular opinion. Wait, Wings got banned? Did you really need 1K to enter the piece? No. I mean... I know the prices have come back down. Just wondering, as someone who's been in console gaming since, they've definitely come back down, but they're not at 2019 pre-pandemic lows. So I would say back in 2019, you could build a decent gaming PC for like $600. Now I'm not sure. I haven't kept up with it because I haven't built a PC really since maybe 2020. Wait, Wings' channel is completely gone. So let me see who I missed up here. My boyfriend Matt is watching. Can I get a fart, relax my anus, and breastfeed the tickled man? Yes.
Try to relax your anus.
I am thoroughly tickled. Breastfeed it.
There you go. Yeah, with no healthcare, that and I overthink and get filled. Well, join the club, dude. That's how I am too, man. You know, I had I know a lot of people that they go get checked and it's generally hemorrhoids. I'm canceling Carlos for being a bird. He's a beautiful bird though, so go fuck yourself. So I don't think in 2022 now anyway you need $1,000 to build a PC. I know I'm going all over. But I would say that I don't necessarily know the prices. I'm trying to see what I was drawing eggplant power washer. I don't get it because I'm stupid. Did you get Wreckfest? No, I think I did. Yeah, but Spider Sammy stop motion Oasis. I love your name. What happens if that blacklists him now? Like that weatherman, I don't think has a new job yet. Last time I checked, anyway. He doesn't have a new job yet. So that could be a thing, because then you're a liability and no one wants to touch you. Maybe no other esports team will want to be near him. You know? That's the problem. People can change, but only if they want to. I learned the hard way that you can't force. Yeah, most people don't. But here is the thing. If someone's, obviously, depending on what they did or said, there's always a gray area. It's never just like binary and black and white. But yeah, you don't know what's going on in someone's head, or if they apologize and they haven't committed the same action since, and it's a apologizable offense. Yes, that's a new word. That's all you can go by. Because if we just cancel, like, if we had to, oh, you made a mistake once in your life and we caught you on it, that's it. Everyone in the world would be canceled. I don't still have the fart yell sound clip. I have gotten rid of that with... Actually, people wanted this. You know, the laugh that Phil never does. Yeah, man, but like I said, Jordy, I've known a lot of people that it happens to. So, I mean, obviously you get it checked. Because even if it's a hemorrhoid, you don't want the hemorrhoid. I think the hemorrhoids can get infected, and I forgot the name of it, when it's a severe infection. And you don't want that. So, yeah, get your whole check, because it's almost guaranteed to be not something serious. Again, I'm not a doctor, but you don't want to get an infection. I believe it's, what is it called? Like when you get a severe infection. I can't remember the name of it right now. I'm not a fucking... Someone is holding Wing's YouTube account for ransom for 500 Bitcoin. What is even at the crashed price? What is it, like $20,000 a Bitcoin? Fucking Keemstar. No, not sepsis. No, it's not a cyst and it's not sepsis. Nope. Sepsis is a blood. I forgot what it's called. Like if you have a infection in your mouth. No, it is not sepsis. That's when the infection goes to the blood. Yeah, of course he wants to get it checked. I agree. Nope. Abscess. Thank you. Abscess. There you go. Thank you. Abscess. And that's actually kind of what happened to Intro Man. So he had to have ass surgery to clean up and fix the abscesses because he let him go so long. So yeah, you don't want that either. I mean, I had a colonoscopy 2 years ago. It turned out to be hemorrhoids. This was leading up to the procedure. I was convinced. Yeah, you're very welcome, Jordy. I was convinced that I was dying. Yeah, that's happens a lot. I had a friend that she had something similar to Jordy, and it was the same thing, just hemorrhoids, you know. But do you want to get a check? Yes. Ben Shapiro's wife is a doctor, and apparently, according to Ben Shapiro, that vaginas should not get wet. Okay. You know. Yeah, I had a friend who he got hemorrhoids young, probably around your age, Jordy. He's like a hemorrhoid collector. So, I don't know, man. So, Wings of Redemption, I'll check it now. Oh, so you're getting, isn't Paxlovid the antiviral? Your mom is in a hospital for heat exhaustion. I'm sorry. Very sorry. You got your first hemorrhoids at 16. Thank you very much, Toxic Carnage. Did they delete it? Someone's saying that he made him private. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Wings of Redemption. Huh. It's not showing anything. I love how one of my trolls pop up when you type in Wings. Wings of It denies and mentions. Yeah, it looks like it is not. Wait, no. Wings of Redemption is right here. Is there videos, though? Nope. This channel has no videos. This is definitely his channel, too. I'll show it to you. Omni Mitch, thank you for becoming a member. Slim model of the PS5 and Series X. I think we got like another 2 years before we see that. Yeah. 2 years. Well, I know the Series X and S are not impossible to pick up. Thank you very much, Toxic Carnage. Yeah. And Scott, like I said, I'm hoping your mom's okay. So let's I'll pop it open here. Let me shrink my window down. There it is. Yeah, all his videos are gone. Shit, man. 500 Bitcoin. Where the his God, man, his trolls are something, huh? 500. I thought $500. Dude, nothing's ever changed with the quartering Insomnia. You know what's funny is I've been seeing I haven't responded. I've been seeing comments on that video. And it's just funny to me because like all that shit is all my shit with him is backed up by evidence. Oh wow, look, I'm talking about the quartering. I'm obsessed. It's almost like people bring him up because he's a train wreck and I discuss him. And he just has such a brainwash, but that's what they want. They want a cult. And that's the thing. He knows the reason he wants the cult more than anything. Yeah, he probably he's an egomaniac. Same like someone else, but they're money makers for him. They'll blindly believe and buy. He's pulling the Alex Jones card in a way. You know what I mean? No, not really. If the battery's fucked at this point, it's fucked. And I mean, there's sometimes I unplug it. It actually just discharged the other day and I recharged it. So it's not that it always stays plugged in. The Dylan Bacon, thank you for the bacon. I appreciate it. It's a cult of hate. Check Jordy's Twitter. Okay. Speaking of which, that's no fart. That fart was a lie. Let's go to his Twitter, see what's going on here. And then I'll bring it over here to this page. So, is it Wings or is it Jordy? I forget. I follow him too. Redemp. Is it Jordy Jordan, maybe? Jordy. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Holy shit. Fucking people. I mean, he's mostly on Twitch. Is he on Twitch or YouTube now? I got it. I got it. I'll go ahead and address this. I'm currently being blackmailed by somebody using the YouTube gaming copyright takedown algorithm. Jesus Christ. There is a DSP beg tweets. What? Hold on. Hi, Wings. Due to your recent actions towards trolls, your channel has been striked. You will receive 34 over the next week, and your channel will be terminated. Okay. Not 500 Bitcoin. I am offering you a way out of this, and your channel will be safe from strikes and will be removed. You are to pay $500 US in Bitcoin into a Bitcoin wallet I will provide if you wanted your channel to stay up. Yeah, I don't care if it was $1. Fuck these clowns. Because then if you give them the money, then they're just going to think they could always do this. Yeah, he's literally getting extorted. Holy shit. If you refuse this offer, your channel will be removed in 1 week. Your income will be destroyed. And you'll have to sell Kelly's new car because you won't be able to afford it, being banned from YouTube for life. Looking forward to doing business with you, Wings. Pinged in. Glad you're here, Rich, but remember to protect your mental health coming from someone who also deals with this. Oh, trust me, dude. You know what it is, man? Like I said before, Andrew, I don't know how long you've been here. I made a cucumbers with balls on Power Washer. Congratulations. That is incredible. No, DSP did not accept my PC. DSP did not accept my PC. And that's fine. It is what it is. I have done no ill will towards him for that. I mean, if he would like it, if he changes his mind, that's fine. Why would I do it? A lot of people ask me, like, what is there any 4D chest there? No. What it is I don't like selling PCs like that on eBay because they are tough to ship. Like, here's the thing. Phil pays for the shipping. I will obviously very carefully pack it, but, you know, it was me doing a nice gesture for another content creator and also to get it out of my house so it's not taking up space. And that's it. Like, that's all. I got rid of it. Don't have to worry about it. He gets a new PC, even though it's a PC from late 2017. It's a fucking 16-core Threadripper with a 2080 in it. He's not even a PC gamer anymore, as far as I know. So that until it broke, it would last him. You know what I'm saying? And it's a win-win. I get rid of it. He needs a PC. He gets a PC. Everyone wins all around. But, if he doesn't want to take it, it's all good. I'm not going to, there's no gaslighting with that. He gets a PC. I get extra space in my house because I don't feel like dealing with selling it. If you're ever, oh no, it's Alex in the building. If you're ever anxious, let me hold your beef man arms. Feel better, my chicken kissing man. Yeah, I dude. It's funny, like I was saying to my audience before, the worst thing, at least for me, anyone out there with generalized anxiety, depression, you can, or at least severe generalized anxiety, you might be able to relate. The worst thing you could do is just lay curled up in bed. And what happened was I ran a bunch of errands. I cleaned up the office a little bit. I fixed the air conditioner in here because I needed to clean it out and reseal everything. And I did it. Cleaned up my side of the house. Cleaned my other air conditioner, which desperately needed it too, because I have both of my air conditioners. I know I'm saying the whole story again for everyone else who's here. I'm sorry. I'm saying it to oh no, it's Alex. I have a air conditioner in my office, which is on 24/7, 365. Quinn, how are you? How you doing, Quinn Mill? And its filters were clogged. The foam that was in the window to keep the hot air from coming in was fucking disintegrating, so I cleaned that all out. Did the same downstairs and resealed everything and cleaned out the air conditioner. It was like, excuse me. It was weird because it was like, it's amazing how when you do something to get your mind off shit, that it helps. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. Like, the worst thing you could do, at least from what I've learned and what other people have told me, everyone's situation is different, is doing nothing when you're stressed out. Like, even if you do something basic, like just take a fucking shower, it helps. You know, go for a walk. Like, I know it sounds stupid and generic, and I sound like if you have a friend who doesn't suffer from anxiety and you do, Rich, that sounds like generic advice anyone would give me, and I understand that. But that's one that does genuinely work. The worst thing you could, then if you're just like laying in bed or sitting around, like you're only thinking about the thing you're just thinking about your anxiety or whatever is making you anxious. It changes the focus of your headspace. Exactly, Foil Grim. Now, that may not work for everybody. I hate when people like start standing on a podium and thinking that they like, you know, everyone's different, you know. Oh no, it's Alex. Yeah, he's a legend, man. He's an absolute legend. I'm sub to him. I love all three consoles, and for sure, and I've had 3 generations of Xbox, but my 2 Wii's, Wii U, PS4 are poof like don't like one ecosystem. Do you mean that you like the fact that Xbox is kind of like you could play games from multiple generations on one box? Oh, of course people could be autistic and suffer from anxiety, David. Who tells you that because you're autistic you can't suffer from anxiety, really? What planet are they on? What the fuck? I have diagnosed borderline person, and so I understand it. Yeah, and it sucks, man. And it's weird as I always deal with it, but there's like 1 or 2 times a year where it's like it hits me like a fucking wave. It's hard to explain. It just like comes over me where it's like usually 99% of the time I can handle it, but then there's like this once or twice a year where it just knocks me on my ass. So Major League Ginger, yeah, that's what it does to me. Like, I deal with it every day. Yeah, taking walks, exercises definitely do help. Like, that's the thing. Technically, you know, besides the fact that I do go for walks I would say like 3 or 4 times a week. Just getting my mind off stuff and doing these physical things and fixing up stuff, and it just kind of got me out of that funk. I saw the vid about the guy having a major Vanguard dice, thank you. Major meltdown over the teabag jokes, and it been done since. Like, really, dude, it's just a game. With the guy who reported the other guy, you got to send me those. That may be another video worthy, if you don't mind. That's insane. Yeah, Mari, going for a walk yesterday with my depression did help a lot, though my legs are noodles because I happen to walk 2 big hills. Well, yeah. Well, that's because you're fucking... Dude, the hills are brutal. Well, yeah, cleaning the AC just because the filters are clean. And now it's like 20 degrees cooler in my fucking apartment. Oh, no, it's Alex. Yeah, I'm sure it has a lot to do with the fact that we're always in front of technology, Galaxy Fur. I don't want, like, I hate... it's those cyber games. You know, and I have no studies to back that, and of course I would like to look into more studies before I say, but sitting alone and socializing, typing shit, whether it be into your phone or on a keyboard, is not natural. I can't see that being beneficial. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know. Anyway, so, you know, I feel like Google Fish, I don't know if he's here. He sent me a video today. He sends me videos all the time. I don't know if he's here under a different name or if he's fapping in the woods somewhere. Knowing him, he's probably fapping in the woods. Is this Google? I don't want Google. That's the problem when gaming became mainstream. Can't handle dude. Yeah, here is, as a person who makes a living doing on YouTube, and I fucking love it. As much as YouTube has pissed me off in the past year, I will not. I will hold to all that. The problem is when, yeah, cooling off and breathing better is quite beneficial. Oh no, it's Alex. Whenever anything becomes mainstream, before I lose my train of thought, once money becomes involved, it fucks it up. Once money becomes involved, it absolutely destroys it. Because then you have to, at that point, when it's profit driven, what you're looking to do is to expand to as many different audiences as possible. And the way to do that is to become as non-offensive as possible. I mean, obviously there's things that are awful that you shouldn't say, but fucking teabagging a teammate in a game is a bannable offense. Like, there's no way you could justify that. There's not a single fucking way. Shivara, thank you very much. How are you? My bad on my typos. I mean, guy you cover on your main channel that lost his mind over the teabag. Oh, okay. Like, that's just... I understand times evolve and change, but you're literally putting non-existent testicles from a pixelated character supposedly on someone else's non-existent face. Like, we're really going there? Glad you're here tonight. Thank you very much, Quinn. I appreciate that. Thank you for being a member too, and I'm glad you're here as well. You're watching me. Oh, so it's like a stream. Well, dude. Okay. There's slurs that when I was 17, they were acceptable to say. I'm not going to say them now. I agree that they shouldn't be said now. It's not that I'm like, oh, you're just being politically correct to cover. No, they're awful things that times were different. You said them. You realize that they're bad. You grow and evolve. And then there's... Because I see a lot of people my age and they're like, dude, you're just being an old man yelling at a cloud. Shut the fuck up. Like, times change. Like, it's not 1995 and, Wu-Tang isn't topping the charts. But there is just certain fucking things. Like, teabagging someone, even though she was cancel culture happy herself, from what I heard, the editor-in-chief from Teen Vogue, just getting the job and getting shit canned. I cannot stop thinking about that weather guy from Rochester. Like, that's cancel culture. That's out of control. There's no way you could be left-leaning, and I know I have a big left-leaning audience here, I think anyway. Like, you can't tell me that with those scenarios that are factually proven to happen, that cancel culture isn't a thing. Is it overused by the right as like, oh, it's just cancel culture to try to cover their asses? Yes. Do they fabricate some of cancel culture to push their fucking agendas and brainwash? Yes. I mean, for Christ's sake, look what Jordan Peterson just did. Fucking crying for 15 minutes about not even really being banned from Twitter. Twitter slapping him on the wrist. At least you could just say, yes, I'll get rid of this tweet and it's gone. Can I do that for my warning on YouTube? YouTube, I'll you say yes to whatever you want me. Well, no, that's not true. But I'll say yes to a lot of things. Like, that's bullshit. Wah, cancel culture. It's garbage. It doesn't exist. That's Steve Crowder bullshit. But how could you look at what I just said and said that's not cancel culture? It's insane. And then the mayor, I forgot her name, the mayor who was at least at the time mayor, I don't know if she still is, was like, yeah, we got to get, like, she was like setting the virtual pitchforks after him, essentially. Oh yeah, her name, Lovely Warren, right? Was her name or something like that? And then he had like Al Roker was standing up for him. There were so many people in it because you get it as a broadcaster, you fuck up. Like, you could just totally tell by the, like, just the context of what, like, okay, he was saying Martin Luther King, but let me show you the clip. That's what I was going to do. I said that before. Open up another YouTube. Rochester weatherman fired. Here. Let's see if
uttering a racial slur during a Friday broadcast is receiving national attention. Jeremy Capel has been...
I love how, and I love, no, he didn't, it wasn't that a racial slur came, it was words slurred together. Say it like that.
Most of this day doing interviews on local radio and for network news. That slur came out while he was saying Martin Luther King Jr. Park. WHEC let him go after the GM there said that they conducted an internal investigation. Capel said he simply jumbled the words and didn't notice the mistake. This evening, he sat down with me.
Oh, they're not going to show it. Where is the clip? Is it anywhere? They used to have it. Here,
a TV weatherman is fighting back.
You love your dog.
A TV weatherman.
Cold air heading our way.
A TV meteorologist is fighting for his professional life today.
Here it is, 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 here it is.
Uttered what sounded like an offensive racial slur.
Now listen to this.
Luther King Jr. Park.
Viewers in Rochester, New York were...
He didn't even say the full word that he went Martin Luther King. I'll play it again. As a matter of fact, here. Here, I'll play it once at normal speed.
An offensive racial slur.
Martin Luther King Jr. Park.
Martin Luther King. It's right there. Yeah, Luther and King. Wow, people have isn't it amazing when you have common sense? He just jumbled it. He didn't even say, even if you want to think that he went coo, like a fucking owl. Coo. Like, no, he didn't even say the end. I didn't even realize that. Let's listen again. Why is it so fucking quiet? Volume's all the way up too. How does Inside Edition not know how to level out their audio? Come on now.
An offensive racial slur.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Maybe he did say the end. Let me hear it again. I gotta...
Like an offensive racial slur.
Martin Luther King Jr.
He kind of really didn't. It's up in the air, but it doesn't matter either way. Like, it's ridiculous. It's... Martin Luther, imagine literally just jumbling up a word and not only getting fired, you're blacklisted and the mayor of your town rips you to asshole. Like, how could you listen to... And I'm just like, what planet are we on? Like, I could see if there was something tying in where he ended up, like, making a racist joke. Or, like, he's literally just saying the name of an area. I understand it's Martin Luther King, but what would tie... Like, why would he just go, oh... Has he ever said anything before? As far as I've seen nothing else on this guy. I could see maybe if he had a history of it. So you're telling me he doesn't... So you're telling me literally one jumbled up word. Someone thought I said a word a couple weeks ago. Like, Rich, it kind of sounded like that. So you're telling me one jumbled up word? And that's it? Are you fucking kidding me? What about Alex Jones' assless chaps? Well, he gets shirtless all the fucking time. Like, that's insane. Dude, like, this is where we are similar. We're both live. Shit happens. Now, you know, if I straight up said a word, or he straight up said a word, or, you know, we go on like a racist tirade or some homophobic fucking tirade, that's different. That's a different thing. But you could obviously tell there is no one, and I goddamn know that fucking mayor knew too, but she was just trying to play on the right side for what a I hate politicians. Fuck them, man. Hate them all. Dude, I've always had anxiety. Solid Crusader. It's always been a thing with me. A couple times a year. Breast cooking. Breast coo? Oh, because he sounded like an owl. Took me a second. Not a boo. You know what it really is? Glad you're back. It's okay needing time, though. Is that sometimes sitting around doing nothing is the worst thing you can. I was just talking about that. I won't go. Don't worry. I won't go. I won't pull a Phil and go into the whole thing again.
The delicious salt.
That's all I'll say. As a person who's dealt with generalized anxiety for majority of my life, sitting there and stewing in it is the worst thing you could do. Excuse me. So, the new Shinedown album is concept and cancel culture, the standardization of... I gotta look into that, Jay Dizzle. Turbo's probably missing only super chats. Holy shit. Oh, wow. The number went up astronomically, and that's probably why. Am I complaining? No. But... I have anxiety and some depression. Severe. Depression, not severe, I would say. I've never, as far as I could think of, never had, like... This stream is definitely going to be demonetized. Suicidal thoughts. I haven't had that. The lowest I was and things was around the time, like, yeah, I said Halo 3 saved my life. There's a lot of people who got on me for that. I don't really know why. It's true. How many times I was, like, in a really shitty place, not suicidal, but in a really, really shitty place, the closest maybe I've been, and playing that kind of got me out of that funk. You know? But, yeah, man, it's brutal. And at least I learned the worst thing you could do is sit around and do nothing. He went to meteorology school for no reason. Yeah, exactly, Galaxy Fur. And for what? Like, dude, I'm not going to play it again because I'll be obnoxious. But that, like, is there anybody, I don't care how progressive you are. I hate doing this because but it's true. Do I have African-American viewers here? I'm sure I do. There's over 1,000 people here. Answer honestly. Answer honestly. And I'm not looking to attack anybody. Does that offend you? Do you honestly think he said the word that got him fired? And I'm not saying that rhetorically. I will sit here and listen. See, here's the thing. Nope. No. Like, it's just common sense. Juan said something interesting, too. Weed kills my depression or bad day. See, you know what's weird with me with weed? If I'm really, like, anxious, it actually makes it worse, even a mild amount. I don't know. Everyone's different. You need to lift weights and stop being the way you are. Thank you. You know what's funny, Doom Boom? I know that you're trolling, but you brought up an interesting thing. You may be a new troll of mine, or for those of you that are newer viewers. Yes, I am still large. But I am still like 120 pounds down from my heaviest. I used to be about 420 pounds. There's a weird thing with me. When I'm really stressed, the last thing I want to do is eat. Even when I was at my biggest, I could say that. And I'm not out there anymore, so what the fuck would I be lying about it for? It was always a weird thing. Oh, I bet you're a stress eater. I'm like, no, not really. When I'm stressed, I don't want to fucking go near food. Literally lifting right now still. Oh, it helps. No, all the trolling, there's a valid point where, like, working out does help. Oh, yeah. I was at 420-ish pounds, Jessica. I was, go look at my videos from, like, 2018. I even sounded different. I don't even realize that until I go back and watch. Like, you could hear the fatness in my voice. You know? Yeah, I hate eating when I'm stressed, dude. Okay, who said that? Jennifer. Mar. I fucking hate it. Like, when I'm in a normal mood or a happy mood, yeah, man, all right. But, like, when I'm stressed, like, I don't whip out the Haagen-Dazs. I'd rather have a horse cock wrapped in sandpaper shoved in my mouth than fucking food. Ban anyone. You have a picture of EDP, and you ban anyone under 300 pounds. Oh, give Vampire. I like Vampire. I already have it. I play it, and I love it. Yeah, I do that too, Tommy. One time in my life I had insomnia, but that was just once. But generally when I'm very anxious, like that's all I want to do is sleep, which is not a good thing. Not that it's bad for you, but don't, like, again, you're just laying around in bed. But yeah, so for those of you who are new here, yes, I am large, but boy, I was much larger. I'll never be that big again. When I'm stressed, I peed in my basement like my son.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed
I didn't
it to
mean to
you.
hit that too, but it worked. Yeah, but dude, my when I'm stressed, my stomach sounds like a roller coaster. Like, how the you want to eat? I know, even like I said, I was at my fattest. Like, man, you obviously could tell I love food, but that's the last thing I want to do is eat. What you heard is not true. What the hell's going on with him? Oh, let's rock that CC unit that Google Fish sent. And Skyrim got me through my divorce, Zeb. I just because I saw your other super chat, I'm like, shit, he said something before he says I forgot. Yeah, it's amazing. Elden Ring did that for me too. Like, I wasn't going through anything like this, but in terms of anxiety, but yeah, it just puts your mind in a different place. Same way, that's what I like about Power Wash Simulator too, and it's nice because it's a good game. It's weird to say that, and it's the challenge is you got to find things you may have missed, but it's just relaxing, and it just is like you could just go off into just zone out, but it puts your mind in a place, Turbo, I missed your super chat. What's up, you goddamn sexy son of a bitch? Give me an intro ass and DSP laughs. Hey, everyone. Abby is a man. Yes, I'm going to get both. And you get more.
Try to relax your anus.
I think that's exactly what intro guy did there. Yeah, that story of an intro guy, I know I brought it up before. That was crazy. Him procrastinating getting something checked probably is what saved his life. I always think about that once in a while, and it's like baffling because usually 99.9% of the time that is the worst thing you could do if you're having a medical issue. He is the 0.1% that was actually the right choice. No. Vanity, one under 300 pounds. Didn't dap. Yeah, I heard that was true, man. Someone, unfortunately, like I predicted would happen. Not that hey, Rich, congratulations, someone got shot. That's not what I'm saying, but it's kind of obvious. I don't think you had to be an expert to realize that. This vigilante shit's out of control. I mean, I like CC Unit. I think, you know what I noticed? This video is only half the time. Maybe he's finally realized that asking the same question 6,000 fucking times is not, you know, maybe it's good for the algorithm, but it sucks. When I get stressed and depressed, I tend to watch funny vids, and suddenly, yes, Game Grumps were a big help over the years for me. You know what I was watching? Eric the Acting Midget from Howard Stern. That kind of shit helps. That kind of shit helps. The bird trying to ruin my fucking stream by falling on my keyboard also helps. You're a go fuck yourself. Don't fucking fall again. I'm spamming the applause button because of you. Anytime I hear the DSP, I just imagine hearing that in a movie. Could you imagine? Yes. Yo, could you imagine hearing that shit in a fucking movie theater? And you know he laughs like that in a movie theater with that question. Your ears will literally have blood dripping out of them. So Halo Millennium, yeah, that, like, I literally did that, like, literally, all right, Leafy. But no, I did. I was listening to Eric the Acting. That's a way to help get your mind off of stuff too. Oh, Doom Boom. But stress breaks down muscle. Lifting weights is good mentally and physically. Ah, okay. Then, dude, I apologize to you. I don't like using the troll word. I didn't know. You know, you know how the internet is. You know, and it's not like we were talking. You could just read text and get what someone's meaning is. Boom my ass, Google Fish is here. Oh, lightning is hearing me. Let me see how fucking Oh no, are we gonna get blasted? Where is that going? Hold on. I'm not just being distracted. We're in the if there were two severe storms where I am, they're like the ass cheeks. And in between, it's not severe. It's just green. It's just rain. Where the butthole is, where I am at, is where the butthole is.
Try to relax your anus.
So I should be okay. Hopefully the power will probably not go out. So, Yasusha, that's 110%. Why who do birds come? I don't know. Do birds come? You're going to fucking fall again, aren't you piece of shit? Fuck birds. The quantum, I'm not going to put it in a basement. Wait.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
I just peed in my basement.
So, who do birds come? On other birds, obviously. Fireblade, I personally play video games to relieve stress. Sometimes, and there's other times where I just can't pick up the controller when I'm stressed. Does that make sense? It's weird. I'm weird. It reminds me of that racist dude who wanted Confed flags in courtrooms a few years ago who actually meant to say MLK's name wrong this exact same way. Well, the circumstance there is just a tad different. He has some... we know the context of it. This guy was he was literally giving a fucking weather forecast. There was no reason for that to happen. Except he just jumbled up words. Like I did right there. Remember, folks, teabagging is it, but dropping fucking a million times is, yeah, well, that's actually a good point. Well, I say fuck quite a bit. They ban that, I'm screwed. Don't birds do everything? They like fuck shit and lay eggs out of one hole. That's efficient. Also disgusting. Anyway, here is a man's, probably a pedophile's nipple that we're looking at. Let's continue.
Hey, bro. You got directions? Can I don't.
Yo, All right, I got to give CC Unit credit for that. That is a face of horror right there. Yeah, it's like such a non-issue, my channel. I'm looking at your super chat again. It's such a non-fucking issue. Teabagging in a fucking video game. I'm black. I thought the word said the weatherman did was purely... It's common sense. It's common sense. And what people don't realize is when they cancel people like that is that the ignorant racist fucks use that as an excuse to be ignorant racist fucks. But who am I? My anxiety disorder runs my life. Most people tell me to get over it without understanding. Oh, dude, I've lost out on many opportunities because of my anxiety without question. I totally understand. I have no idea how I fucked up to be making a living in something I chose to do. Dude, Femboy, I just kind of deal with it. Femboy Tyler plays. I just kind of... It's something I deal with daily, but I have like 2 major waves that come... Like 1 or 2, I should say, every year. Oh, dude, there's opportunities, Aaron, I've missed out on. Business, personal... So I totally understand, man. It sucks. So I'm kind of... I don't know how I I fucked up and lucked up. Dude, I have had so... I'll just be honest, man. I've fucked up so many times. I've fucked up so many chances. I don't understand how I even got a modicum of success. I'm very lucky. Because usually, especially in the entertainment business, once you burn a bridge, the bridge is burnt, nuked, and that's it. My fat ass swam across the water somehow. And I don't even know how I swam. Xanax 3 bars a day. I've taken... I take 1 Xanax at night for sleep. Never increased my dose, though. I've been taking it for 2 years. Never increased it. I refuse to. Even if I... Like this anxiety bout, I didn't take an extra one. Won't do it. I was like, oh, fuck. I just told him I take a Xanax a night, but whatever. Since we're talking about it. So, you know, it's funny, though. I've had good experiences with Xanax, and like I said, I refuse to, no matter how I'm feeling, to increase my dosage. Because, yes, Michael, benzos are no joke. Because I've had friends who they've taken benzos and same dose that I take and went off the deep end. You know? So, it's your personality with it, you know? If something like a benzo is your weakness, like still to this day, I've conquered it quite a bit, but food is still my weakness. I still have man titties. You don't have those by starving yourself. All right, I won't hit the applause. But, you know, everyone's different with it. If you think that you would get addicted to it, too. Obviously, I have some kind of physical dependence on it, of course, because if I'm taking 1 a day. But, yeah, be very careful with them, because if you can't control it, and there's a lot of people that once they start them, they go down and they increase it. I know people who pop benzos like fucking Skittles. You know, obviously, like I said, I'm physically dependent to a small degree, but I think that's amazing. I'm like, why are you doing that? And, dude, I know people who work and they're like, oh, it's a stressful day, so they just pop them. You know, and I'm like, what are you doing? Dude, I didn't even want to say that that kind of was a slip of the tongue. I've been taking the same dose for 3 years, and I have not increased it. So, yeah, I've dealt with a little bit of social anxiety. I'm okay. It's weird. I have generalized anxiety, but social is not something I deal with. But, like, you'll never know How much to pop an extra Xanax? No amount. Are you? That was actually pretty good. Yeah, I'll straight up say I don't recommend it, though. If I could go back, hindsight being 2020, I wouldn't have taken the prescription. Because you become physically dependent. Now, dude, God damn it, Union Jack, we're talking about something important here. Yeah, so of course, but I manage it well. But I wouldn't say I'm the exception. That's extreme. But there's a lot of people that I know, this is the better, that can't do that. So be very careful if a physician or psychiatrist, which they're physicians too, recommends you go down that road. That's all I'll say. How much to pop a Molly? Oh, that's free. I'll do one right now. I've been in a treatment facility, Jeremy Rubenstein, for anxiety and depression for 3 months now. It sucks. Your streams get me through. Oh, shit. I didn't realize you're actually peeing in my basement. Of course.
I just peed in my basement.
So you're there right now. But, dude, it sucks. I get it. But at least you're addressing it. There's a lot of people that don't. When I worked at the same place that Ralph was a patient at, that added to my story. How much to do with LSD tab? I'll go whip them out right now for $2. There's a Skittles lawsuit. What happened? But anyway, I don't forgot what the fuck I was saying. Let's just that face. Yo, who's in Smash's phone? Yo, he trusts. You think you're the first person that tried to break a phone to hide evidence? There's more. These goat simulator games, you're going to get an applause for this. They're a bad influence on kids. There's more to life than power washing, goating, and showering with your dad.
Lay on the ground! Relax! Relax.
Oh, this is an interesting one. Flashback Turtle, I'm sorry. I missed your super chat, did I? I don't see it, bruh. If you're talking about the one... Oh, yeah, I did. Can we watch Muda's Xbox Lives? No, I answered that before. Maybe. Let's see how long, because this is kind of like I wasn't even going to stream, so let's see how long ago.
Relax!
Some viewers may find the following video.
Wings of DSP. I'm banning anyone who says I'm a disgusting pulsating. I may actually make a YouTube video on that. That is one of the most legendary comedic moments in YouTube history ever. Wait, who? Excavating company said your hole is our goal. Absolutely.
No, Daddy, no.
That is amazing. That's Peter North Skull, too.
Video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
First-person Staples Simulator. Oh, shit. And the nipple is back. We are going to be seeing a lot of that nipple in this video, I have a feeling. The nipple is the star of the show here. Forget about the pedophile it's attached to. It's all about the nip.
Hey, bro. You got directions? Can I?
I don't.
Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
Breasts.
Hey, this is you,
I don't need to say too much there.
right?
No.
This is not you? Sit down! Or we're gonna call the cops right here, right now. If you run, I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, they got balls kids chasing after everybody, man. They gotta be careful. These motherfuckers are crazy. Keffel's got banned from Twitch for what?
If you run, I'm calling the cops. Stop! Or I'm calling the cops. Stop!
Yo, this guy is guilty as a motherfucker. There's no question. There's no question about any of them, really. But when you're, if I was innocent and someone like CC Unit came up to me and I was genuinely innocent, I'd be like, "What are you talking? Fuck off!" Or like I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be on camera to prove that you're an idiot." When you're running and shitting yourself, you're guilty. Yeah, Alex Jones. You're a fake and a fraud. With his weird ass fucking haircut. I've never seen a haircut.
Okay. Stop! Okay. Oh, sit down! Sit down!
Yeah, you shouldn't. Dude, you sound like a cop. Stop. You shouldn't be doing this.
Sorry! Sit down or I'm calling the cops!
Once you started running, you should have been Destiny's fans. How does Destiny, like Destiny and Low Tier God constantly miss my radar and I don't know how.
Please, dude! Help me! Okay, I'll just call the cops since you're not walking.
Smash the oh, you fucking dude, you might as well just like, how much more guilty can you make yourself? Like, holy fuck, this is amazing. No wonder Google Fish sent this to me instead of some random ass or cock. It's like dropping a gun right in front of a person that you used to shoot someone else with. Like, what are you doing, man? This guy's like going goblin mode with proving he's guilty. Yeah, this is weird. Imagine seeing them run past you. It's so true. This is the craziest fucking pedo. Like, this tops EDP, hands down. He's not a cop. CC Unit is not a cop. Holy shit. This is... Yo, they're going on a fucking off-ramp on a highway. Surprised there isn't stars up in the corner fucking increasing and going up like it's Grand Theft Auto. This is insane. I gotta see how he explains this. Yo, they're crossing the highway. Oh no. I'm not. I mean, look, pedos are terrible. I have 3 kids. These are fucking potential child molesters, or probably, I'm sure a good amount of them have molested children. We can't have vigilantes running across like fucking 4 or 5 lane highways running after these people on here. This is insane. You got someone from Dads Against Predators who got shot. Like, YouTube, hello? Hi, YouTube. This is fucking out of control. It's not that I don't want to see this guy caught. They're going on fucking major highways and running after him. Yeah, Skeeter Gene plays it much cooler. I agree. And I like CC Unit generally. I've showed plenty of their shit on here. But you can't, son, you can't be running across 5-lane highways to catch motherfuckers. You are not a cop. You're not a cop. This is insane. This shouldn't be happening. And then obviously it didn't happen, but let's add another layer to this motherfucker. He's obviously crazy. What happens if he's like, he had a gun in his pocket and he was like, yo, this is all right. You know, I'm not getting more desperate, and he starts popping off shots. Yeah, you know, I hate even saying it because I don't want to see anyone get canceled. That's not what I'm trying to say. But this is okay. But me having a pickle or a cucumber near someone's mouth, which you're supposed to eat, is not. Come on. Now you see why I was so angry at that? Galaxy Fur, there you go too. Very good point that I didn't bring up. Could cause a car accident and involve the innocent. Yeah, what happens now? Think about this. This is fucking insane. That's so true. Think about someone swerves, they hit someone else. What happens if they cause a pileup that kills people? No, this is too much. This got to stop. This is too much. Like, look, I understand people like this sensational content, and some people may get pissed at me. Say, but are you really? They're going in opposing traffic too. Like, this is something that maybe, is this like a legal issue? It has to be. I mean, they got the cops there. I'm interested to see what they say. I can't believe I'm watching this. I can't believe I'm watching this. I knew it had to be crazy. For Google Fish to send me a CC Unit video, not that he likes them, but this is like, I'm like, this has to be next level shit. He did not disappoint.
I got your name, everything. I'm gonna send them to your house.
This guy's clearly never played Frogger. Great point. I'd arrest them both for criminal negligence if an accident had occurred and I seen the video. Could you imagine, too, if it was like a pileup and it hurt or, God forbid, killed multiple people? This is not a good idea for content. We got rid of prank. I'm a YouTuber. I'm not part of YouTube. But they got rid of pranks for a reason. This? What is this, real life GTA? Yeah, so who said that? Metro Gaming 75. This is insane. No, this is not okay on any fucking level. No matter how much piece of a shit pedophile the guy is. I'm not saying I don't want to see him face repercussions, but you can't do this. You can't. You can't do this. At this point, before the chase happened, don't worry about the GoPro in your head. You'd be like, all right, this motherfucker's running. I'm calling the cops. And you take the L in the video. Not this. Smashes another phone. Yo, oh, this guy. And he's an insane pedophile idiot because, yeah, now he's picking up the phones you drop, bro. So you don't think the shit's stored in the storage of the phone? Even if the phone is broken because you smashed it, all your files are still there. All your pictures are still in the storage. Like, you don't think people desperately try to do this shit all the time, you fucking idiot? Christ. Yeah, but Pete, that was a really good point. Who brought the Galaxy fur that they brought up? Like, you could cause a multi-car accident for what? For views? If you really just care about catching people and the extra benefit is making them public, which, hey, man, whatever. I'm not saying, like, I appreciate the cause. Then you say for this one, this guy's a psychopath. I have the evidence. I call law enforcement. I give him information. And you deal with it from there. Wings playing Frogger. Could you? Picking up second smash phone. Did I go backwards a little bit? Maybe I did.
Come over here.
The cops should have been called ages ago. This is spectacle. This is nothing, literally nothing. You cannot argue in any other way. Now, the small, weak argument, oh, you saw him break his phones. Like, dude, you have the evidence. It's, okay, it shows some kind of intent, I guess. I'm not law enforcement. But as soon as you saw him fucking pissing his pants and running, all right, I don't want this to get out of control. I don't even know if this guy has a gun. Let me make the phone call and they can deal with it. The only bonus that you get out of this is seeing him acting like the asshole that he's acting like. Not that the cameraman's doing any better here. You saw him break the phones. Why would he do that? Unless there was something he was trying to hide, which now they have filmed evidence of. But was any of this a good idea to get that? Fuck no. Yeah, Michael Cortez, this is not how you handle shit. I'm not sure what TMJ is. Yeah, dude. Mitch McConnell's Seggy man flaps. I have to. It makes it worse. I have severe generalized anxiety disorder. I've always had it. As far as back as I can remember. Was diagnosed with it in my early to mid-20s. Someone's asking me if I'm okay.
Oh. I'm gonna call the cops.
Pulled out a oh my Christ! He pulled out a weapon too. It's not a gun. Oh my God! This is not okay on so many fucking levels. This is not okay on so many fucking levels. Like, this is a disaster. This is like a Wings disaster stream on steroids.
Just have a talk. I'm trying to get you therapy. I'm trying to get you therapy.
Okay.
Put the knife away. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to hurt you. Just talk.
All right, now at this point, for Christ's sake, tap out and call the cops. Dude, come on. Now it's definitely, this is irrefutable. Like, okay, he got some evidence for the phone. Like, that was irrefutable that it was spectacle. This is like spectacle to the next level. Call the cops now. Call them.
I'm not here to hurt you, Gerardo. I just want to talk. I can give you therapy. Okay? Yes or no?
You worried about blanking out words like that for monetization? Motherfucker, you just ran across a highway. You're demonetized from this video.
Okay, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for you not to go to jail. I just want to talk. Okay? I'm not.
Yeah, dude, someone got shot. Apparently from Dads Against Predators. Of course this shit's gonna happen. These aren't law enforcement. They're not equipped to handle this shit. And now look, the argument can be made, like, look, maybe they would have never found out about EDP and he would have either eventually harmed or harmed another innocent kid. And now at least he's outed, so he faces repercussions in life, even if he never gets prison time. But this is going to end very badly. This is like a recipe. This whole thing is a recipe for disaster right here.
That's why I'm filming, for safety reasons.
We're watching a CC unit catch a child predator that they ran across the highway.
Okay? Okay? Just talk. Put the knife away. Just have a talk. Sit down, dude. We're not gonna hurt you. We're not gonna touch you. We just want to talk. Deal? Deal? I'm letting you know. We already know all your information. If you run again, then we can get a warrant to your house. Okay? Just have a talk. Just have a talk. Do you want us to go to jail or not? Just have a talk then. Put a knife away.
Guy sounds manic. He even sounds like someone that, like, what are you doing? Like, this is not an okay situation for a bunch of vigilantes to be handling. I don't know what else to say.
Wait. Put the knife away. Have a seat. Have a seat.
A motherfucker whipped out a knife on you. You're still like, yo, let's talk. What happens if he just, like, snaps and gets up and tries to slit your throat? You ever watch police activity videos? How fast people could do a 180?
Seat. Look, the cops are... if you just talk, I won't tell them. I won't tell them, okay?
Okay. Sorry.
You say you will tell them or won't?
Why did you run away? Just have a talk. Okay? Just have a seat, have a talk.
He was live streaming this chase.
Okay, put the knife away. Okay? Dude.
Are you saying that as a way, not that you're defending him, you're just giving out information? Like, do you mean like, well, I know he live streams a chase, but it should have stopped when the guy fucking ran like a maniac.
This is your last chance. I'm tired of playing games. This is not my first time. Just have a seat on the curb. Okay?
This has got to be the first time you're running along a multi-lane highway. Don't tell me, hey. Yeah, he's getting this. The guy whipped out a knife. How do you know he ain't gonna snap and just try to fucking stab you? Again, watch a police activity video. They go from, hey, nice weather today. The next thing you know, a person's trying to shoot a cop, and the cop has to shoot him dead, or else they're gonna get stabbed to death.
Just have a seat on the curb.
Solid Crusader, it's yeah, wonderful things. Biden historic low, 36. 4 people died in Indiana. It's like no one, not enough people died, so no one's going to talk about it. It's insane. I heard a little bit about that today in passing. 4 relaxed anuses and 3 DS. Yes.
Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus.
People like this one.
Okay? Just have a seat, dude. I'm not here to hurt you. Sit down. You're going. He smashed his.
Sit down.
He has a knife. He has a knife. He has a knife on him.
Yeah, you were running too, motherfucker. Sit down.
Yeah.
How do you? Were they called by him? Or was it because they were running, two people were running across a multi-lane highway and someone called the cops?
You like the kids?
Lay down on the ground! Lay on the ground!
He likes the kids. Good.
Lay on the ground! Lay on the ground! Relax! Relax! Relax!
Good. What's up? No, he broke his phone, dude. He smashed his phone. That's fine. He has a knife on him too. Right, likes the old girls. I have all the chats.
Hey, bud.
I mean, he's telling you that he has a knife on him. That is kind of, I mean, pertinent information, officer. And what's amazing, he's such a fucking coward. And he was literally going to rape a kid, what he thought was a kid. Yeah, Pete, I could get it. Yeah, he's teetering into some interesting vigilante territory here. And I'm sure your dad did, Cods. It's nuts.
Hey, what's your name?
Gerardo.
Hey, dude. You got this right now. We'll talk to you, but we need you to stay out of it.
All you're doing is agitating things? Sit down here. This is your guys' operation. I understand that. But just sit down here and don't say anything.
Okay.
Just agitating.
Okay.
Thank you.
Listen to the officer. Sit down. This is when I get annoyed.
Please help me. Help me.
And again.
Stay back.
I'm not gonna touch him, man.
I'm not touching you.
I just call.
asking you
I
to
just
stand.
call.
I know.
But he's asking you also to shut the fuck up because the guy's obviously nuts right now.
Hey, Jason.
No.
Okay. I'm just asking you to stay back.
Okay.
You're getting too close to our space here. I'm fine with you doing what you're doing.
Okay.
You're just getting too close to our space.
Yeah, what happens if that guy it goes fucking crazy and they have to light him up? You want to be in the crossfire?
Here. Yeah. You need medics? Hey, do you need medical attention?
We're on technology drive. Technology.
Fucking coward. Yeah, well, you chose to do this, man. Now the rest of your life, it doesn't matter even if you get a slap on the wrist. The rest, you're known for this, and the rest of your life is ruined. What's up,
Hey, we're on
Alexander?
technology drive.
Possibly, yeah. I think that may be on my radar, T-Joe, about the car microtransactions.
Give me 1 second, I'll come talk to you, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much, guys.
Let's not even open up that cat and worm Solid Crusader right now, please. Probably because the guy, he had 2 phones. Probably because, yeah, he's a fucking child predator, and he probably was trying to have a burner number. I mean, yeah. I mean, I have multiple phones, but that's once in a while because I review shit, so I have multiple numbers for that. But, yeah, that's probably like he had a burner phone or some shit.
Hello, officer.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. We called in advance?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, he did call in advance. Honestly, that makes it even less of a reason, arguably, that he should have been running. Huh. Doesn't make this any more okay, but...
Blood on your pants, is that from you?
Probably.
Okay, you got some cuts on your hands. You
we
okay?
do? Because we hopped the fence.
I know. Are you okay?
I'm good, man.
Not injured or anything like
that?
No. Okay.
Just some scruff.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, he smashed his phone. I picked it up right here.
Where was it?
By the way, I don't know if you saw my comment, but would you consider watching the Gamer Nexus Artisan Builds bankruptcy? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Maybe even like tomorrow.
Like 2 phones.
Do me a favor, that's his?
That's his. Yeah. He smashed.
Where did you pick that up from?
It was right in this parking lot, the Johnson & Johnson.
Okay.
And then he had another one. We confronted him in front of the movie theater. He grabbed one and smashed it.
Okay.
Then he had another one.
So did you
all right, we'll watch it.
I didn't get to grab that one. Okay. But I grabbed this one. He has a knife on him too. He pulled out a knife on me.
Where is the knife?
I don't know. It might be in his bag. I don't know what he did with it. He pulled it out. He's like, get close. He pulled it out. He like brandished it.
Are you recording right now?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Is that on your recording?
It is on my recording.
Okay. Am I going to have the ability to watch that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I can email everything to you guys.
Okay.
I'll provide everything. The chat logs, this confrontation, him smashing the phone, everything.
Wonder if he got any kind of trouble for chasing him. I can't see them being okay with that. I can't see that not breaking any kind of laws. Like, yo, you're running across a highway.
He talked super graphic. That's why he took off running. Okay. He hopped the fence, jumped into the freeway, started running.
Guess it's a lot of personal information.
Technology Drive in front of the Alton Retail Center, in front of Starbucks, right by the Johnson & Johnson. We're over here, fam.
Well, for Colorado, if you didn't, this is a CC unit. They're basically a vigilante child predator. They catch child predators. They've had a bunch of crazy chases, but this one, like, they literally chased this dude, ran across like a multi-lane highway. The guy pulled out a knife. Now he's like screaming and whimpering. It's just absolutely insane.
All from
the text message. Yeah, we might have lost some of the papers, but either way I can screenshot everything in email. But this is just a reference for you guys.
And most of his communication
here.
Okay, hang tight for me, okay?
Okay.
Do me a favor, don't touch that. Okay?
I won't touch it, no.
He seems like the kind of piece of shit that would do that. It's amazing how that one domino with fucking over that one content creator caused that everything to crumble. Yeah, well, deserves it. He should be cited unnecessary public and yeah, I agree. Galaxy.
Film com. Hey. I told you guys I won't let this guy get away. No matter how much he tried, I wasn't gonna let him get away. I'm a dog, bro. I'm a dog. Absolutely you are, man. I'm a dog.
But you wouldn't have let him get away if you just called the cops and said, yo, dude, started running. Man, this is shit.
If I want something, I'm gonna get it.
Vigilanteism, the whole reason the Bakersfield DA threw out the case on EDP. I believe it. Someone asked Chet Goldstein on Instagram DMs due to how it all went down. Yeah, man, 95% of this is for the spectacle. The only silver lining with it, Beal, is that motherfuckers that would have never gotten caught get caught by these dudes. You know what I'm saying? So there's a win. But then you have, I don't know. This is going to end badly.
Pulled a knife out on me too. He pulled out a dagger on me. He's like, oh, get close. I'm a Which one is this? Yeah, don't step on it. Don't step on it. No, that's his. He smashed it on the floor.
Shouldn't the cops collect that right now as evidence so it doesn't get lost? I don't know. I'm not law enforcement. I'm just an asshole on the internet, but...
Look at him. He's getting out here on a stretcher. Look at this. He's getting out here on a stretcher.
This is when they're wrong. I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up and let the cops do their job, dude. It's the second time or third time you were told.
Stretcher. I put his stretcher.
Who's acting tough?
This is the problem. Cody was saying this, talking about when who's the guy that lit up fireworks in his I Show Speed? Lit up fireworks. Is that to keep people interested, you gotta always do something more insane. This is why, God, I'm gonna sound like I mean, I got over 1,000 people here watching, man. I'm very appreciative of that. And I'm happy being in my little corner of the internet where I could kiss birds and take my shirt off and be a man of class. But no, seriously though, like, I don't give a shit about doing this, but yeah, okay, of course I want to get more views. That's... You're not uploading videos and live streams for people not to watch them. But like, you know, I'm going to shove a watermelon up my ass at 100 miles an hour. Must see. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I'm okay. If that means I'll never have 50 million subscribers, I am perfectly fine. I am paying my bills. I am okay, you know? Do you know that what did he say? He wanted to be a cop in the past before? Yeah, Seth, how this was handled was piss poor. I don't see how he can't get in some kind of trouble for this, but again, I'm not law enforcement and I'm not YouTube, so I don't know. Just the whimpering and the cowardice, knowing that he literally showed up to rape a kid, though. It's just like, it doesn't. Some people find that satisfying. I find it annoying.
The gangsters are getting out here on a stretcher.
But it's true though. Like that's where if you want to get those explosive views, man, look at anybody who blew up the biggest. It's always about that. Like, look at Logan Paul, literally showing a corpse in the woods. It hurt him for a bit. He got demonetized for a bit. Do you think that brought a whole bunch of new eyes on his channel? Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm all right, man. I'm good. I'll become a millionaire in other ways. And you know what? Even with this, CC unit is nothing compared to DAP. Straight up.
Did you grab his other smashed phone on the floor?
That's the blue tennis with the 5 going up. You open the inside locker and sit on the board, is that better? You come versus mine right now. So was mine.
I wonder how many of these people actually face. I'll be interested to see. Does he have like a track record of how many people have actually done time, had charges pressed? Because if none of these motherfuckers are getting locked up, then this is all spectacle. You know what I'm saying? Stop.
Talk to the little girl over the phone like a tough guy. You bitch. I'm not touching him. You're a gangster. Go to jail. Wait till you read the chats. You'll get my frustration, man. Hey, you're.
But this is not. Did Chris Hansen ever do this? Yeah, it's literally kind of actually literally making me cringe.
Go to jail.
Hey, just come on. It's not worth it right now.
Yeah, it's done with. Okay.
No, I wanna.
Like, bro, you got him. You literally, like, end it. Shut up.
Let him know how I feel, man.
We can do that in court.
It's done, right? We're here to take care of it. There's no
We'll do it in court.
Okay? It's none with you.
Yeah, cringe you.
Harder at this point, because if it agitates him, then we've got to deal with him now. Okay?
It's okay. He's not going to do it.
Yeah, it's the thing. The guy's already on the edge. What happens if he has like a fucking nervous breakdown and starts flipping out in the? Because he like shut up. Like, you see the guy's on the brink, man. You worried about catching him? Shut up and stop with the theatrics then, because the theatrics may hurt it. May hurt the case against him, I mean.
He pulled out a knife on me, man.
I know, man.
Did you see it?
I know. I saw. That's why I stopped and fight down the deputy.
Yes, Ronald, 100%. Absolutely.
Sorry, guys. That guy's a. And I.
Results. Male, 5'8", 175, Mexican, Latin American, eye color green, unemployed, in custody. Ooh. All right. Shit's real. His for that high bail. He's gonna be facing something. They don't put high bail like that. At least that's a positive thing. Well, no, that's a bookings are public. I'm pretty damn sure. That's not doxing them.
I'm good.
Well, it's still $10,000. You know what I'm saying? You only got to pay 10. That's a 10,000 or one. No, that would be, yeah, 10,000. But will to charge a stick? Very good point. Yeah, that's all public shit. Fuck them. Just like when they want to be hid on To Catch a Predator. Like, I don't want anyone knowing who I'm... Like, nah, you... Fuck you. Yeah, that's public. I was pretty sure of that. Yeah, I saw the bail, and it was, someone said you only have to pay, what, 10%? That's still... I'm sure that guy doesn't have 10,000 laying around. All right, actually, it's 2 hours, but generally this is a short stream for me recently. I wasn't even going to stream tonight, but I'm going to call it quits right now because I'm going to be back again tomorrow with more videos. Regular chat, super chat. Appreciate everybody. Got 3 new members tonight. I'll be back tomorrow with content, and I'll see you all real soon. Have a good one.